much
Bro,
harder.
I like to go out and get drinks every now and then. What?
Well, invite me then. I don't know.
You can invite me.
Oh yeah,
you and
Tafa showed up at the goat one time, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, we like walk because where we walk
Yeah.
is right past where
Plus,
she
I'm like
works.
90% sure that you guys wouldn't get along with her too terribly well. She's fine. She's an alright friend, but just, different kind of friend. Kind of deal. And so it's like every time I go out drinking, it's like, oh yeah, I want to go to the Goat and Clover, maybe get, I'm going to get a little food, maybe have a couple rounds of some nice whiskey, and then maybe go somewhere and just have a couple beers and go home. And she's like, no, we got to go, like, Sierra's
Shots.
where the party is. I want to get
This
shots.
is garbage.
I'm going to get fucked up. And I'm like, whatever.
That's
fuck
not
it, I
my
guess.
kind of drinking.
But to be fair, there are no.
She's like, you're going to
good
wingman for me, and I'm going to
bars
wingman for
in
you.
this
And it's
town.
like, sure you are.
No, I'm the kind, like, I go, I sit down, I have several drinks, I enjoy a nice conversation, I go home and go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to stay out all night, but
No.
I just, gotta have fun while doing it, I guess.
Yeah, when I go out drinking, I like definitely go out with the idea of like I want to go out and get drunk.
Yeah.
But then again, like once I'm drunk, I want to
Then
go
you're
home
just
and
like,
play video games.
all right, now I want to go
or-
home. Yeah.
I just wish we had a decent nightlife scene here because
I love
Yeah,
playing
there's
video
really not.
games while drunk.
it's abysmal.
There is
It's
nothing.
right. I'm a people watcher, so for me, it's actually pretty decent. It's nice. I could go out. I just avoid the places that do too loud of music, or like if I got to go to Sierra's and shit, I just sit outside, get my drinks, get my buzz on, and then I just look and laugh.
See, if I'm gonna do that shit, I want to go out and dance.
There's not
I mean, that'd also
anywhere
be
to
nice,
dance.
but there's
nowhere
really.
to go.
I haven't got to go dancing in a long time. Like, what are you gonna go? The Twisted Turtle?
No, fuck that shit.
It's
I hate
awful.
that
That
place.
closed down forever ago.
Oh, did it? See,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is how much I don't go out.
There's as far as like dance floors go, Quincy's, but there's only like 7 people that go there, which is terrible because like Zach's sisters own the place,
mean,
and so I really like going there because the
It
people
gets
who work
pretty
there are
busy,
super
but
nice.
it's not.
It doesn't really
It's
get very busy
grungy.
anymore, and it's the people who go are still pretty grungy. But that's kind of like also kind of the best part because I'm a people watcher, and so I get to sit there and laugh a
I
little
used
extra
to go
hard.
to Quincy's a lot.
I used to go to Quincy's way too much.
Because like I used to live on the other end of Main Street,
Oh, yeah.
and so that was the closest one to
Right.
walk to. It was
Yeah.
up 1 block, over 1 block. So like, why go anywhere else?
Yeah, there's that. There's Sierra's, which is now, of course, where all the college kids go and
Ugh.
stuff.
It's just
And
a
it's
sausage
just-
fest.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
not great at all. And then the people that go to, like, it'd be fine if it was a sausage fest, right? Like, even when I go out and I'm like, yeah, I want to dance around and like bullshit and have some fun. I don't care if it's just a bunch of fucking dudes. I'm not really out looking to like meet anybody or get some. or
You
whatever.
don't care if it's a bunch of fucking dudes, but
Well,
if you're the girl in the middle of the crowd
Yeah,
and you're
you would-
surrounded by a bunch of fucking dudes,
You would have a problem. I can
No.
understand that. See, I don't have any of those problems. I can go to the weird bars because nobody talks to me. I just get to sit and laugh at the weirdos. I can go to the frat
Any
bars
woman that goes into a bar.
because
Just
nobody's going to talk to
bombarded.
me. It's all if I want to talk to them kind of thing. And so it's bad for that. Plus the music they play is god awful. Oh,
Mhm.
it's terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
I listen to some like pretty garbage party music sometime just to like, especially
know.
like to get in the mood to play
We've
Zhao on
heard
the
your
Mondays.
playlist.
At
No,
every
I'm kidding. You have a
party.
great playlist.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's like all of these like early 2000s
Yeah.
throwbacks. And I'm just like,
Dog,
yeah.
that's like the
It's all I,
music.
it's all I
That's
know,
the
man.
music.
It's all I know.
It's because we're old.
But
Getting there.
and then
30.
there's fucking Central
approaching.
Station, and Central Station has the best people that go there, but it's the country bar.
Yeah, it's all.
It's
country.
also like building wise, absolutely the best, hands down. They got the 2
Yeah,
bars.
but they
They're
never
always
have.
staffed well.
Like, there's no one dancing. The dance
What are you
floor.
talking about? At Central Station,
It's always
people are
empty.
constantly dancing, but it's just swing dancing. It's just the country
Yeah.
stuff, and it's the dancing that like I'm not interested in learning necessarily, and so it doesn't matter that that also has the cutest girls that go, because they all want to dance country dances, and I'm very much not,
I had to
very
learn
much
all
not
of
the
those
aesthetic of the country boy.
growing up. Like middle school, like they
Yeah.
taught us all of these dances, and then they
Yeah.
just continued because that's what happens in a small town. You drink, you do drugs, and you do line dancing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like as far as I know, as far as like actual dance floors at bars, it's just those 3.
Yeah.
Not much.
Unfortunate.
And Quincy's dance floor is
But it is a devoted dance floor.
It's sweat
you know?
and spilled
There's-
alcohol. That's all it is.
They mop it. They clean
Do
it.
they?
Yeah, they do.
Do
They
they?
clean it pretty well. I don't know what the place smells like, but they clean that floor pretty religiously.
It's been sticky every single time I've gone there.
I
That's
haven't
some
gone there
nasty
in
I haven't
shit.
had that experience at all there.
Mm-mm.
There's always Twisted Turtle that was super sticky. There was like a
Yep.
quarter inch of filth
Nasty.
Yeah, that place was
at
disgusting.
Twisted Turtle.
I went
That place
there
was the
one
worst.
time, and I was
It
like,
was
never again.
horrifying.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Sierra's gets pretty sticky too. But they clean it. Like they clean it religiously. It's just
Yeah.
the
Sierra's
drunk
is much
college
cleaner.
kids, you know.
Yeah, they're just
they don't
monsters.
have any they don't have any respect for anything. Half of them are on
College kids
fake
are
IDs and
monsters.
shit too. And so it's just like I can't
Absolutely.
even talk to you.
Worst.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody. We're back from our break. Is that all that we have to accomplish today? I think we're kind
I
of
wanted to try to, so like at this point, after the
Yeah.
funeral, after the
after
shit with
talking to
Moran,
Moran, after breaking her heart again.
you know, how I do.
Yeah,
Um,
Ruzel the Heartbreaker.
Hmm.
So, what time of the day would you say it is right now?
It's coming pretty late into the afternoon at this point.
Late in the afternoon? I want to try to get like,
It's time to eat dinner.
okay, I want to eat dinner, and then I want to take Caroline and try to train her a little bit just so I can see what she can do.
Yeah, you go to the bar. All your workout equipment's just on the floor in the bar. You guys are going to be open soon.
I'm going to go.
In fact, you guys probably should be open, but since all that equipment's like out and about and getting moved around,
I want to,
you guys haven't opened your doors yet.
I'm going to look in the garage.
It is full of beautiful plants. There is a pond that's been dug out of the middle or kind of more towards one of the sides?
In the middle.
Right in the middle, there's the stacking of rocks in the beginning of a water fountain. All of the plants are starting to get inset into the entire like hard-packed dirt has been churned and basically moved
Yeah, I'm probably
and
still
fertilized.
forming walls and things and
And there
filling the
is
pond.
a gorilla currently playing with dirt and transplanting exotic plants. There's a very bright light coming from the ceiling. Amelia is sitting there right now, and she is over top the little pond, doing something with the water.
First off, Kenosi, I respect the gains, but
Wait,
what the fuck?
no, is Kenosi in here?
Oh,
What's up?
it's you.
Yeah. Friendly neighborhood druid. What can I do?
Kenosi comes out of a fern. Oh.
There you are.
Care to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, I needed some place that my plants could be taken care of when we're gone because no one can go into that dungeon. So
And done. And the water forms up into this little kind of almost water elemental shape, and it starts making its way up and spilling down the rock fountain.
that's
She goes,
beautiful, Amelia. Thank you so much.
A little more work tomorrow, or maybe over the next couple of days, and I should be able to.
I'm gonna have
to
so
get 'em to
many
go-
projects for you, but this is a great start.
I should be able to get them to go water the plants too.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. That's exactly what we needed. You made a good choice with this one.
I had a 6x6 area just for me.
Really wasn't that big.
The rest of the bar, the rest of upstairs. I had a 6x6 space just for me.
Listen, these plants were expensive. We can use them for the bar. We can use them for ourselves. We can just enjoy a little respite, a little area, our own botanical garden.
The woods are 30 minutes in damn near any direction.
Yes, but I can't grow my bananas in the woods.
I had a 6x6 space.
You'll love these pineapples when they come to fruition. Ripe, juicy, perfect. Yeah, but, you know, wherever you want me to put your weights and stuff, I can move them. I'm pretty hefty right
I
now.
want them back in my 6x6
Oh,
space
no.
that was just for me.
No, that's not going to happen, Chief. That's where the petunias are now.
There's a flower garden arranged in the face of Kenosi.
You have a garden outside, in the back and the front.
Yes? I want one on the roof too. I just haven't gotten to that yet.
Your roof is thatch.
Perfect.
I can build platforms. Someone can build platforms.
Lots of places for the roots to go through.
It rains like 3 times a year in town.
So like with our building, is there like
Cacti.
do we have like an
Cacti
alley
up there.
next to our building?
Huh?
Do we have like an alley next to our building?
There's the alley behind your building. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grudgingly grab my shit and move it to the alley.
Next to the trash cans.
Hey, I'll help you.
I don't need help. Just grab my shit.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get your stuff moved out. You now have an outside gym. But it's okay, it's coming up on summer. It's getting warmer every day, just a little bit.
Are you sure you don't want to use the dungeon?
Temperature means nothing to me. Anybody know where Caroline is?
Just upstairs, probably.
Mosey my way upstairs.
Yeah, she's sitting there. She's just got these new cestises on. You see she's in like a totally new outfit, and she's just shadow boxing a little bit.
I like her style, kid.
Adar is sitting there clapping, but facing the wrong direction.
She knows what's up.
I love her.
She can see. She can't see, but she can see.
Yeah, she can't see, but she sees.
Um?
She's got a little bit of a swag on. She kind of looks at you. She's like, "Oh, good evening."
Oh. You know, you don't have to deal with all that.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, what's up?
Well, first off, children, have you eaten?
Yeah, they couple quick snaps too. You see Maria's up there as well, just buried in a book. They're like, "Oh, no, is it about time? Has someone been cooking?" Mark is downstairs getting ready for the day.
Yep, sure is. So, in a little bit, we will ring you guys for dinner, and afterwards, Caroline, got some boxing skills. I want to see what you can do. Maybe head down to the training fields and see what you got.
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'll lumber back downstairs.
Yeah, you head back downstairs. The doors are opening. People are starting to make their way in for business hours. And you guys get your cut of the total for making it through. Split 3 ways, it should be 2,000 gold pieces each.
Oh shit.
Wait, for what?
The bar's intake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the bar keeps a portion of it for bar functions, for Phil's salary,
Wait, did you
Johnny's
say-
salary.
Did you say 2,000?
2,000 gold pieces each. You guys made well over with the slush, with the just about the snow cones alone, made close to 9.
Yeah, because this was a big event. We're not going to make
Yeah.
that much normally.
Oh yeah. Oozle back to sitting pretty.
So this is where we reinvest
how much did you take
into the
from
town
from
and
the
buy.
safe? A couple nights ago, because that would be deducted from your 2,000.
It was like 500.
Yeah, I think it was like 500
Yeah.
gold pieces that you took.
Seriously, this is
470.
470.
is this where we buy real estate and become landlords?
I mean, you already have real estate. You have the bar.
But we could buy
But-
more.
Well, no.
You don't have like a house.
Mhm.
No, because once we take over the town, then like any unused land, we can just then use.
You could just claim. You
Yeah.
could have just.
Everything
the
is
banner.
ours.
We're not gonna like kick people out of their homes or businesses, but anything
There
that's
is
currently
the Bailey.
not
There's the
used.
whole fort.
There's going to be plenty of people kicked out of their homes.
Only if they want to leave.
You know, any of the Mad King
Any
supporters.
Mad King loyalists.
Exactly. Don't raise arms. I will gladly, if you are a civilian and you want to dip out, by all means.
There's the road. There's the gate.
This
Don't
is
let
ours
the door
now.
hit ya.
Let 'em know you're
Ironshire
here.
is that way.
Take the Great Bridge.
Yeah. I'll wait for dinner and then go see what Caroline's got.
Yeah, you guys have normal, easy dinner. Mark's a great cook. It's a little hard to find table spaces. The bar is still very busy with all the people still in town. Most of the peasantry has kind of made their way back towards farmsteads and stuff to get back to work. There's a couple people still out for Zeus's Day though, you know, doing family dinner night and shit like that. But, you know, most of the military people still around, still need somewhere to eat. You quickly became kind of town favorite, so.
Oh, speaking of which, did we get any fame or prestige from winning all this
Yes.
stuff?
We are. I think he already
You did
told
because
us.
you already got the win.
Okay.
I didn't give that to you last session.
Okay.
Though.
I got a little bit for making
It's-
it to the semifinals.
2 fame for 2 victories,
Oh, dude.
and each of you for completing this arc get 1 fame.
The 5. Do I get?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I get
are
it too?
part of the party.
For doing nothing?
That is a party. It's a chapter completion
Gotcha.
fame.
How much?
And you still
I got XP.
did
Is
things.
that bad?
Right, it was still disclosed that it's like, oh yeah, our druid does
Yeah.
the ice sculptures.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, oh yeah, Kenosi and the rabbit are totally part of our crew.
Yeah. I set a tent on
Oh,
fire.
and when
You set a tent on fire, you stole military documents.
your fame goes up, your prestige goes up as well.
Yes,
Same
your
amount,
prestige
yeah.
goes up by that same amount.
Awesome.
it
I
fills.
now have 1 prestige.
Oh, dude.
How much fame does everybody have?
12.
I'm at 10.
21.
You've got.
You are the most outgoing and charismatic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've got new
Well, I'm the
potential
most
unlocked too. If you
charismatic
look
by
into that,
stat,
there are new
but-
powers that get unlocked at 20, 30,
Yeah.
40, and 50.
Oh,
Check that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the Discord, right?
You can find it on the
just
PFSRD.
Google prestige and fame Pathfinder.
Oh, that's that. I thought the
it's just a
fame
Pathfinder.
And I thought
it's
all
just
that
a Pathfinder
stuff.
extra rule. It's not a Mad King specific thing. Yeah, Caroline's she's got some decent moves. Really, her entire fighting style seems to center around just grappling. It's making contact and keeping contact because then she can just vibrate the shit out of whatever it is that she's grabbing a hold of.
I want to try to work with her to like get like vibration on like her fists so that like when she connects, it like I don't know.
She does a little bit of that, but she usually does it more of like a grab and hold.
Mhm.
But yeah, she's.
I'll work with her a little bit just
She
to like
understands
try
the
to
idea.
get some like solid punches in, or if anything like just some like different grappling moves and everything like that. And
Yeah.
I'll roll a profession night
You
to
can teach her that new talent
teach her some of that.
potentially. You can give her a bonus on her roll.
Alrighty, so that's gonna be a 26 on my profession night.
That will certainly give her that +2 bonus. And yeah, with a nat 15, it does not permanently train it, but it is 1 success on her next skill. So land. Vibrate punches.
Dope. Give her a
And that's how it's going to work with all the kids. You got to spend, 4-hour chunks, 8-hour chunks, or send them to specialists and stuff for them to. And for a lot of them too, you're going to have to be the one to come up with the ideas for the new uses of the power.
Mm-hmm. Dope.
And kind of shape how they get trained and how their talents go. Their talents aren't, all expansive. They're pretty rigid in what they do, but so long as it falls within the bounds, there's no real reason why they can't train specifically for something, even if it wasn't something that they were originally planning on doing. The day passes. You guys awaken the next morning, and in almost a blink of an eye, it's 6 days later. You're back at the bar. You got your mutt.
I do.
What's your dog's name?
Oh, as I just got her, I don't know yet.
Well, you've had her for 3 days at this point.
For 3 days at this point?
Yeah,
This is 6,
because you
okay.
got her and then came back.
You're still filling it out.
Yeah.
You're trying different
I
names.
have to figure out. You know what?
We can't talk to
I
her.
was just about to say.
We can ask her what name she wants. What she likes.
Ask the doggo what her name
Well, she's a couple months old. She can't talk to you.
You know what?
Every
Yes.
now and then you get fetch.
Yes. The
Yes.
children.
I will bring my new dog upstairs
Yeah,
where all the children are.
where it then just immediately bites out of your hands and unleashes chaos upon the room.
Yes.
As everybody swoons.
I want to roll a.
I gotta come up with what the kids are gonna yell for the name of the dog now.
What kind of a dog is she?
I got Adara's name at least for it.
What
It's like a timber wolf mix. Yeah, and so it's this dark gray, just solid throughout the entire body of the dog, and it's got already, kind of that little bit of a mane going with it.
Is it a mix? I thought it was the purebred one because that was
Well, yeah.
the dude.
Yeah, it's right. So it can't be a purebred wolf because those aren't domesticated. But it is a purebred wolf dog.
Okay,
Right.
follow.
It's like 90% wolf.
Yeah. It's as much wolf and as much like big and
Those are the
scary
best
and well trainable
dogs.
that a human can feasibly breed into a dog.
I have a name. I know one of these dogs, which is the sweetest thing ever. Her name's Akita. That's my suggestion.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Adara suggests Spot. The
Aww,
dog has no spots.
that's
I
perfect.
like
What? Frida likes Fluffy. Caroline recommends Cerberus
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
in tribute to the guardian of the underworld. Maria doesn't really seem to have too terribly much. You coax maybe a couple more generic names out of her. She's like, I always kind of thought it'd be funny to name a dog George.
No,
Fuck, no!
our rabbit is named.
No!
Your name is George?
No.
It is.
You didn't?
No.
No.
I just shoot water at you. Fuck you.
Everyone's gonna think your name is George. I'm the most charismatic in the party. I can convince people over you that your name is George.
Are we both at +5?
Wait, are you at a +5?
Yeah,
How the fuck are you at a +5?
because I'm a rabbit now.
Bonus from rabbit.
Oh, yeah, before
I went from a
Yeah.
2 to a 5.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
was about to say, like, where were all of these charisma checks for your rabbit, so you have it. Got it.
Yeah, I don't talk to people, so I don't need to.
All right. So it's between Cerberus and, what was your name?
Akita.
Akita.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, but
Unfortunately.
she's got so many spots.
but she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
What do you mean?
She like rolls the puppy over. She's got a spotted belly. All the other kids are like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, we haven't had our little sit down where like have the whole little meet and greet of like, hi,
Yeah,
I'm so and so.
yeah.
Yeah.
The kids know each other, but like Frida knows the kids. The kids don't know Frida anymore.
Oh,
And
yeah, are we-
nobody really knows Adara.
All right, well, yeah. At this point,
They've
we
gotten a
can
little
tell,
bit acquainted and
At this
stuff,
point, we can
but-
tell the other children that this is actually Frida, right?
Oh yeah, that was gonna come up.
Okay, yeah, that'll be another thing on the list for what's happening right now.
All right.
So yeah, so
We're not getting out of Bronshire this session.
it'll be this will be brief. This will be brief. So Cerberus or Akita? Hands for Cerberus.
Let's see. Caroline, Amelia, and
I would vote for
Maria
Cerberus.
will vote for Cerberus.
NVIDIA will vote for Akita.
Okay. Hands for Akita.
Adara and Frida.
Kenosi, did you have a suggestion?
Kenosi doesn't count because he's just going to vote for what you vote for.
No, I asked if he had a different suggestion for a name. He could have a good suggestion.
Kenosi like gets really excited and he goes like,
Okay. Yeah.
you give him like some paper
Yeah.
and some ink.
Uh-huh.
He douses his paw in the ink and just smacks it. And he goes,
Yes. Yes, I like your vision.
Monkey paw. Got it.
All right. It's a 50-50 split. I am a man of fairness. We'll flip a coin. No.
Just roll highs or lows.
Yep. Roll highs or lows.
which one's highs, which one's lows?
Highs is Highs is Akita. Lows is Cerberus. Lows it is.
Cerberus.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah, and at this point, the mutt's just like the most adorable, pet me kind of slobbering thing possible. It's an extremely unfitting name, but everybody knows where this dog's going.
To the depths of hell.
Cerberus and Altivo.
Cerberus and Altivo.
It's gonna be dope. All right. All right. Well, everybody gather around. We need to, formally introduce everybody. Get to know everybody's powers.
They've been here for a
do.
week without us.
They have been, but Adara's kind of quiet, and she's one that needs the most explaining, as well as we have some
Everybody's
things
been
to
like
talk about.
super
Judy.
helping out Adara and just thinking it's kind of weird every time that she just like gets a little odd and makes the bed or sweeps.
All right, so
They all think it's really weird that she spends so
She's
much
been
time
watering
with
my
Kay
plants.
and has like those stones and stuff, but
alrighty, well, first
she's been
things
watering
first.
plants when you're gone.
first things first. This is Adara, and she's a sport talent, as the rest of you are.
And they're all kind of like, oh, you know, she did a couple weird things every now and then. She's like, oh yeah, I don't usually talk about it a whole lot. And she kind of explains just that little bit. She's like, you know, I can divine things every now and then, and you know, sometimes you just know, and I can complete things when asked that normal blind 10-year-old girls couldn't do.
Indeed, and hell, she can do things that she, theoretically speaking, shouldn't know how to do. That's something that's incredibly interesting. She can kind of see the future sometimes. We're still working on that. That's a new development of her abilities.
Of course, they didn't spend the week with her because she was with you.
She was in my
Her
backpack.
and Frida were with you the whole time.
Yep, she was in my backpack.
Yeah, so both of these things wouldn't really get revealed until now.
And, why don't you, tell everybody about their friend here? And I'll clap, Judy on her back.
Judy on the back, and they're like, what? What about Judy?
Oh, we're doing this now? Oh.
Yep.
Maria's like, you were calling her Frida back before you left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maria,
So-
observant one. I like her.
What is it? So why are you hiding her name?
So,
Was it just because our friend Frida died and you didn't want to like hurt our feelings or something?
Oh, that's the thing. Hit him, champ.
Where's the bendy straw?
So this is Frida, your friend who died. Frida,
She's like,
say hi.
it's me, guys. Look, I'm pretty.
me, Mario.
I'm tall and I'm blonde now, and they're like, what do you? Is this some kind of weird prank?
Sick
joke?
joke.
No, so I
Caroline's kind of like looking at you guys kind of disgusted right now with this.
Easy. Let her explain.
felt terrible that Frida died. So I went and spoke with Osiris and I dragged her ass back.
Yeah, everybody's just like blown away. Maria's just sitting there like very calm, and she's like, you know, I heard that Godwoken can just commune with gods anytime. Is Osiris your patron?
He is now. That was part of the deal. So yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So
And everybody is like, I'm sorry, what?
yes.
God, what?
Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna do our best to keep you guys alive. Clearly, like proof.
And she's like, yeah, I totally died, and they brought me back. But they seem to be blown away. They're like, what do you mean God woken? What is that? You can just talk to Osiris? What's going on?
I mean, like I try not to. They're busy, but yeah, we just the gods chose us.
Yeah, Maria kind of looks and just kind of like shrugs at him, and she's like, I had overheard them all before they left. They were talking to a couple of the guys downstairs about finding other God woken, and they need to, gain power. And
Yeah, sometimes the gods give us cool powers, like I can summon bees.
I kind of thought you guys all heard because they were super loud, and they're like, no, we had no idea.
She's our token rogue, and I love her.
Yeah, so there's the news, and everybody should go to bed.
And yeah, now you're just like, all right, go to bed, fuck
Yeah.
you. Yeah, a great time getting back. A couple of the military people still around in town. Through the night, you see Victoria, the other adventurers around. Sits at the bar quietly, and every time like Phil goes to ask what she's drinking, she just kind of points in the bar. Seems to be an ale drinker.
Okay.
Yeah. The night passes. You guys come up the next morning. Is this departure date, or do you have anything else to close up in town?
I don't really. Oh, I can stop by. I could try to find. Rather, I'll just ask Adara where Don is, and I'll try to find Don, and then ask him if he has any. If he was able to find my paladin buddies.
He's the one in the black robes that sold you my reading stones?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And she closes her eyes for a moment, which, it doesn't help, but she does it. Focuses for a bit. He's out of town, somewhere to the north, some kind of little village. He's meeting with somebody right now, and he's like buying things from them or selling things.
Oh, well, he does that. Alright, well, good to know. He's not around here, so. Alrighty. That's all I have.
Yeah, okay, no problem. That is her scry for the day.
Give her a little head pat.
Yeah.
Zelly is super excited in the main room.
Your books are all there.
Excellent. They're gonna stay here, I think. I don't want to bring the books here.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a small library.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
what
we
we
can
need.
card him because we're about to be on a ship for who knows how long.
You
so.
do have the cart, and you can either hook up Altivo, or rent a horse, pretty easy.
You might
Well,
know.
I'm also a horse.
Wait, there's
Or Nvidia.
the books here.
Or I could just carry them.
They're gonna be
They could also-
plenty busy.
Yeah.
They could be plenty busy.
They could each take a book.
They seem to the ones that you left at least seem to kind of take those 6 days off.
Yeah.
A little celebratory. They were a little hesitant at first because you can't leave them for too terribly long, but seeing that it was just after the papers were signed, the odds of someone coming and asking for the paperwork was 0 to none. So
Perfect. Yeah, so I have a backpack for each one of them with snacks ready. There's also, a little bit of booze in each one because that's something Zelly would do, trying to be kind. And like all
just
of
a little flask of whiskey for each kid.
exactly, like every kid, like these backpacks are packed immaculately ready to go. Everyone, snacks are ready.
And they're all just kind of like, oh, well, okay, yeah. They grab their pack respectively. They have different packs because they have different clothing in them, but yeah, they get their packs on, and you guys head out.
Yeah. Where are we heading first, guys? Because depending on where we're going, I need to know, like, where my magical energy needs to be centered.
Oh,
I just,
so we're
I
gonna
want to
go
be
meet with
prepared while we're traveling.
Jimmy, near Not Quite, to
Okay.
get a ship and head to the Pirate Isles, and then after we do that, I feel like we leave Jimmy in charge of the children while we go deal with the Dragon Sanctuary, because I don't want to bring all of the children there.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a god quest with 9 hit point children is
No.
ill-advised.
Yeah, maybe bringing one of them.
What if we just left
We
them
just
in
keep
not
them on
quite
a rotation.
bronze?
Yeah, keep them on a rotation because that's
How they're
going to be
train.
the biggest way how they're going to get experience.
Exactly, and then we don't have to worry about keeping track of 6. We keep track of like 1 or 2.
Mhm.
That's kind of my thought process behind it.
I'm about with that.
'Kay.
And in response to leaving him in Not Quite, no. Bloodfist is fucking losing
That's
it.
true.
So I'm good not,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
leaving my
really has
impressionable
been.
children with
Mhm.
Bloodfist.
Yeah, like I'm under the impression we go heal Jimmy and someone else is in charge of the Flaming Fist, but that's a problem for later.
We can see.
Jimmy's also a 19-year-old who does way too much cocaine, so...
Exactly. Think of how great his plans will be.
Oh,
He is
God.
extremely responsible for a 19-year-old drug
Yeah,
addict.
yeah.
Oh, dude. And
He seems very competent.
He has been very competent so far.
He just needs it to stay awake.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you're the only guy that's competent and needs to get sent out on missions 24/7.
Yeah.
You need some pick-me-up sometimes.
Exactly. He gets it.
3-day journey back to Not Quite Bronze. Anything spectacular that you guys are doing over the course of this? Anybody you're seeking out? Anything that you're looking for?
I will take the time. I can only do it a couple times a day, but since you bought all the children daggers and things, I'm gonna masterwork them. I think I can do that.
Oh, dude, you can also have.
I think the
Amelia help
Masterwork
you.
transformation spell is a temporary effect.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Shoot, let me see.
But Amelia
I'm about
Yeah.
to say,
could spend time and permatize those.
God, an enchanting child.
Might be.
I think it's...
I think it's just a permanent? Or
Yeah.
Could be. Then you could knock them out real easy.
Because it says duration instantaneous. So it's not like a...
Anything in the further descriptor that says for how long it lasts. And then, yeah, it just goes. It's not a concentration spell.
Mm-mm.
Cool. Then yeah, that's a permanent effect.
And I can do that, like up to a maximum of 4 times. But I would only need to do that a couple times because they each have like 1 weapon or so.
5 times in total.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Unless
So that's
you're gonna
one.
enchant the stick.
Well, I can't do the enchanting. I can just I can do the master. Oh yeah,
that's-
yeah,
yeah.
for Adara. Yeah.
You could make it a masterwork walking stick.
Yeah.
It would make it more resistant. Mage willow is a pretty soft wood.
Yeah. So
So-
I would do that for each of them, and then if you guys need anything
Close.
done with masterwork, I can do that too. But
I don't think you can masterwork these fists.
yeah, I don't think so.
You can get
I can
Cestus's, though.
probably
Yeah.
masterwork your leg.
I'm sure that
That would-
already probably.
It's
Yeah.
it's most certainly already masterwork,
does.
and also
Oh.
already has enchantments on it.
Yeah.
So.
You said that I was gonna get that that extra shit for a different flail.
Yes.
From-
Yeah. Any level 1 enchantment you can select, and that would have been delivered to you just before heading out.
Oh boy. What enchantment do I want on my flail?
Okay. So other than that, I don't think there's anything
No.
else we're really
Oh.
super worried about.
I would like to scry on the falcon that we sent out
Yeah.
and just see how it's doing.
It's in transit. It's on the way still, but you know,
Still just going.
it's been a little over a week at this
Yeah.
point. It's getting it's like at the rim of the Fey Woods at this point.
Okay.
And
It's
now
getting
and then to get to Tikal specifically, it's going to
Mhm.
be probably another couple of days.
Okay. Ooh. No, I'll wait for that.
The kids don't have too terribly much that they're interested in doing. Since you don't have a cart, you know, Amelia can't really do any studying. Maria can't do any real reading or anything like that. Adara's just kind of click-clacking her way through life. Nobody else seems too interested in things.
I mean, if we wanted to take a cart, we might be faster because I could carry the children instead of them all
And the children are going to slow you down a little bit.
walking.
Sure. Do you want to be a horse?
I can do that for. I mean, I can't do that. I can do that most of the day if I use both of my
Yeah.
wild shapes.
Do you take Altivo? Or do you leave him at the Exquisite?
He's probably better off because you don't want to leave him in not quite bronze.
I don't. But before we leave, ask him how he feels about being on a ship.
Sure.
Ship what? He doesn't know about ships.
You know the big waters, oceans, those things.
He's never seen it.
Nah, he knows fuck all about the ocean.
All right. Well, he can hang out here.
All right. So you've left Altivo. You wild shape for most of the day. Other than that, do like you pull the cart sometimes? You
Yeah, we can
could.
do that too.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's not as fast as having a horse, but
I mean, hell, can't you just like transform into like? Hell, you're a horse. Just you pull the cart.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah,
can't
but
do
not
it all
all
the
day.
time.
I can do it for 14 hours.
oh, that's all the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're not going to travel for more than 14 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. At one point, you see a glimpse of a deer in the woods.
Hey.
He kind of looks at you and gives a couple sniffs, but seems to kind of just back away.
Yeah, that's fine. He
You've
doesn't
got
sound-
strangers, unless you beckon him.
It's Ellie. Do you have any alcohol for our friend there?
Did you need to ask?
Yeah, just
Dear, we have booze.
yeah. The kids are all like looking up at the car, like, "What? What the fuck are you?" And then
I'm speaking
deer
in
comes.
Sylvan. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just
They're
speaking
like,
deer.
Yeah.
and yeah, deer comes running out of the woods, and all the kids are like, "Oh, a deer!" You see that he has multiple fingers now, little hands starting to sprout,
He's so fucking creepy. I love him.
and they kind of look at that and they're like, "What the fuck?" Frida screams.
Shh! It's just deer. You're gonna scare him.
Deer screams back, and all the kids are like, "Whoa!" He grabs the bottle with his hand and just chugs down. He'll walk with you for a while.
Good man.
Well, as we're walking, we'll explain the story of deer.
Yeah. And all the kids are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, Mad King. He does some crazy gross shit, but this guy, he's cool.
There is something stuck to his fur.
Hey, we love his Velcro fur.
Yeah, if I could pull up my files and get to that.
Ooh, how many
roller.
of these children can I make vegetarian or vegan eco-terrorists? That's the question.
None of mine. I will explicitly tell
The
them.
answer is no.
I will explicitly tell them not to listen to the rabbit / horse / any
whatever
animal
the fuck
that
she
is-
happens to be that day.
that is trying to convince you to go vegan. Don't do it.
Don't talk to strange animals. Oh wait, have you guys revealed your real names to them at this point? Or are we still going off
Nah.
Nitra and Charlie and Ulgon?
Yeah.
No, I don't want them to slip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're children.
Yeah.
But
They
Nitra's
have
not
enough
strange.
information as it is. For fuck's sake.
Oh, that's an interesting one. It is a little silver coin with a cloud with a lightning bolt going through it.
Huh.
Just stuck to his fur.
It's like Zeus.
I want to roll a knowledge religion as I pluck it off.
Yeah.
23.
The divine inscription around the side claims it as a token of the heavens.
Cool. Interesting.
It's just like the token of the trickster clown token that you guys have. This is another specific god token for the heavenly deities. And just like the others, it radiates some kind of magic and is a consumable item.
Dope. Dope. We'll find a use for this.
The rest of your 3 days are uneventful. You guys reach not quite bronze. You kind of skirt around town. Jimmy gave you guys a location, one of those big kind of Roman style apartments where it's just a big box. You get there, knock on the door. Jimmy lets you in. The entire building's been hollowed out. And there's like little trash landings and weird platforms around. There's a couple other young folk there. They'll jump from platform to platform. There's little beds set up. It's pretty fucking ghetto.
Jimmy is bangerang.
He's like, yeah, you guys ready to catch a boat? There should be a shipment here in the next couple of days. I'll just watch the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You guys can make yourself at home. Don't worry about any of these jokesters.
Yeah, do I have to live in here? Can I go hang out in the woods?
Oh no, you guys, if you want to hang out in the woods, I got a good couple of spots over by the docks that we could hang out too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
This is just kind of it's just a convenient spot, and these guys like to party a little bit, so you know.
Sure.
It's like, wow, this place is so cool, and one of the people is getting up. It's like, hey kids, and it's like, no, we're going. You guys shuffle out, takes you to the
we're going
woods.
camping.
She's like, yay. She really didn't seem to have a very good time 3 days in the cart, but she also is like, you're starting to pick up, she just doesn't really seem to have much of a good time.
Debbie
At
Downer.
Tonight a ship comes.
Nice.
Yeah, they're offloading some goods. Jimmy goes and does some haggling with them, and he's like, we can hitch the longboats on, and there's 2 rooms on the galleon that we can rent out. The rest of us are gonna have to stay in just crew quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just figure out rooms when we get there or whatever. And,
Well, the kids are going to be in a room.
all right. Well,
Depending on how big the room.
yeah, we'll have to see how big that room is. You do got 5 of them.
They're small people.
The kids will
That's
be in the rooms.
Mostly not true. Adara and Maria are small,
Yeah.
but Caroline's built like a pro fighter at this point. Amelia's lanky and kind of, relatively tall. And Frida's an adult.
Yeah.
She's still pretty short, though. You guys get onto the boat. The rooms are small. You could fit all the kids in if you put like, Frida and the two smaller kids. You put Adara, Frida, and Maria in one room and have Caroline and Amelia share the other.
Yep.
You could do that, and then the rest of you guys just hang. You could hang out in one of the rooms too. You're teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Your presence would barely be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And you can keep an eye on them.
Yeah. The captain's a rather unremarkable man. Just seems to be. Jimmy pays him some amount of silver, and he's like, all right, you can get up on deck if you want. You're not expected to work, but you can. Don't get in the way.
Would you classify the flail as a piercing / bludgeoning?
Absolutely not.
It's just a bludgeoning?
Just a bludgeoning.
Fuck!
Yeah.
But like, that keen
Yeah.
enchantment, she just made the chain longer so I could just fucking reach people. God damn it, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find a enchantment.
Is there a bar on this boat?
There is not a bar on the boat, no. But in the kitchen, they've got a stock of rum. But there is a rum ration.
Sorry, I brought my own.
Yeah, you brought well more than your own. You probably have more on your person than the ship did before you hopped on. Mostly because they unloaded most of it.
That's fair.
But
Just roll perception. Anything? Oh no. 15 on my perception. Anything odd or
there's
uncanny about the ship?
it's a pretty unremarkable ship.
Oh,
To be
okay.
completely honest, I rolled circumstance. There were a couple of like named and specialty ships that you could have gotten. You just got a ship.
Cool.
Okay.
The captain has no name. None of the crew members are of any note,
Perfect.
of anything.
The uneventful.
Well, actually, there is one odds. Holy fuck.
There's a gem of wondrous power.
Yeah.
sitting on the deck.
Huge. It's the third impossibly expensive magic item I've thrown your way that you're going to have to destroy. No. There's one crew member that catches your eye. There's this little halfling lad. And he's kind of happy, but he seems experienced, a little wary. He carries this cudgel on his hip.
Uh-huh.
He looks strangely familiar.
Oh,
Yup.
no.
I'm gonna roll a knowledge wisdom. Is this one of the fucking halflings that was on Harway's first ship?
Roll.
Oh fuck. Oh no, that's only a 7 for me.
No.
Nah, couldn't be.
Our perception.
You just
It's
halflings
broken.
look like halflings.
God, what if they're related? Maybe they're
Somebody-
family.
Somebody else maybe roll perception or something.
Nah, I probably didn't see this dude.
You probably did. We were on the same ship.
Well, you've
But
seen
I have
him,
an objective.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your objective?
I would like to go to the prow of the ship. The prow's the front, right?
Yes.
Let's go to the prow of the ship and use my wood shape to create a kenosi on the front.
It doesn't have like a figurehead.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna shape the front of that ship into Kenosi's face.
Yep.
Do you ask the captain?
No, absolutely not. So I would like to roll a stealth.
Yeah.
Oh boy. 18.
He doesn't notice. You get away with it. The next day, though, he calls all you guys to come up on deck, and he's like, "Who the fuck did it?"
I'm just gonna
Is
look
he
at
standing
the
like
rabbit.
Don't look at the rabbit. Don't give me away like that. Come on. Come on, bro.
He's like, "I know it was one of yous. None of my guys here on the ship are magical and can do stuff like that."
I hit things. I don't have any fucking magic with me. I hit things and heal things. Do that.
If you can heal things, that's probably magic.
That's all I got.
I mean, it's kind of cool though, right?
And he looks a little annoyed for a minute, and he kind of like paces a little. He's like, "Yeah, okay, it is. Should have asked. It's cool, but it doesn't look like. It just doesn't look like him.
Excuse me.
Doesn't look like who?
Like the monkeys back home. the little tree going fellas. That's what you guys were going for, obviously. But they don't look like the locals. The face is too long. The
I'm like
teeth are not
straight
quite
up
right.
looking at Kenosi. I'm like,
Yeah, and then
"This
you turn
guy
and
is
look at. There's like everybody
stupid."
look at Kenosi,
Yeah.
and he kind of like looks at. It, he's like, oh. And he like gets real narrow-eyed for a minute, and he looks at Kenosi. He's like, "Was it you?"
Idiot.
Just gonna let it.
Like blaming the rabbit
Yeah.
would be a more
I
reasonable
know.
way to go about things.
Oh, can I use my adorable stare? I've not used it yet.
You absolutely
Yes.
can.
Okay, I use my
Because
adorable
he's
stare
still
on
a
this
little
man.
Upset.
I just use my adorable stare, and I'll roll a diplomacy. Awesome. That's an 11. So
It's a pretty garbage will save.
36 total.
Yeah, you just like you kind of come up and you're like, ooh, and he's like,
Just playing fantasy.
oh,
Put my paw on.
I
his
can't be
foot.
mad at you, but at least tell me what kind of animal that is. I guess like when someone
So
asks, I got to know what to
stupid.
tell them.
It's a baboon.
Just look at
Baboon.
It's a type of monkey.
Huh? Where's it from?
Scandinavia.
I think he came from Scandinavia.
Oh, really? It lives in the cities? There's like no forest left in that place.
I try not to ask.
You can ask the monkey where he was from. Where'd you get him? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, people come from Scandinavia. They're like, "Hey, you want a monkey?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want a monkey." And they're like, "It's a baboon." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, it's a baboon." And
Oh, so it's probably part of like some illegal pet trade.
probably.
Yeah, I don't deal with pets, but
I don't fucking know.
is that where you got the rabbit too? It's a pretty rare looking fur shade.
Yeah, same guy,
Huh.
guy. But like,
Pretty-
he
the
had,
kids are all like behind you snickering.
yeah, like it, you know, there was some bad vibes with the dude, so I was like, "Yeah, I'll take these. I don't want you to have them."
Oh, yeah. Well, hope you didn't pay him too terribly much. Hate to see people like that getting coin. But,
Yeah, no.
okay. A baboon from possibly Scandinavia. Huh. Have to be good enough. Maybe someday someone else will tell me something interesting about him. You're dismissed. And thanks. Yeah, he walks away. You guys got out of that one. You're looking at about a week journey. Are there any other shenanigans?
I'll just go around and like mend his ship where I see little things that need fixed,
I'll
like we did with Haraway's ship.
Amelia will volunteer to practice some enchantment and do.
Yeah, she
some
can tag
similar
along with me and we
things.
can fix things.
Yeah.
The rest of the children can train with Uzul. I'm going to teach them how to use those weapons they just got.
I have a specific plan for Maria, though.
Okay, you have Maria.
What do you do with Maria?
That's your child, anyways.
I want her to practice her blendy thing, like
Uh-huh.
becoming one with the ship, like so you can't see her.
Okay.
However, I also want her to try to look like other people.
I can do that.
To look like other people.
Try to camouflage yourself to look.
I can make myself a couple different colors at once. I've never really tried to look like somebody else.
Do you think it's within the realm of possibility
Um,
if you practice a lot?
Maybe. I'll try.
Cool. You could try pick somebody, one of the kids you like, who's about your size. Try to look like Kenosi. I don't care. Just pick somebody and do your best.
Oh, okay. I'll try. Yeah. She goes and sits down as Uzul, you're doing the training with the other kids. She just sits and is just staring at you.
Okay.
And eventually she turns green.
Yay!
And around her mouth, like on her lips, like these little white patches start forming. And we'll see how
She starts
far.
foaming at the mouth and falls over.
That's about as far as she gets. You see every now and then like an eye will change color to your eye color, but then it'll like flicker back.
I'll like, as I'm training, I'll see her doing that, and like, me and Itzelli kind of talked about it before, so I see what she's doing, and I'll just give her like a solid thumbs up. Just good choice.
She goes back to normal immediately and just kind of like blushes a little bit and blends away.
It's a good choice. If you're gonna turn into anybody.
So you've got Amelia, you've got Caroline.
Well, Amelia's running around.
Or no,
with her.
yeah, that's right. You've got Got Caroline, Frida, and Adara.
Yeah, like, yep. All the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just, I'll roll profession night, and yeah, I'm just teaching them how to use those things that, those weapons that they got.
Okay.
Not anything too fancy. That's gonna be a 26.
Okay.
Are we starting with like self-defense?
Yes.
Okay.
Caroline seems pretty easily comfortable
She's getting
with it. Yeah, she's just she's actually spending a little bit more time trying to help out the other two. Adara's just sitting there and every now and then just whirls her stick around.
That's fine, that's fine.
And Frida seems almost afraid of the dagger. She's just kind of like, yeah,
That's not gonna do anything to anybody.
I want to help people though. I don't want to stab them.
Well, yes, however,
That's just not what I do, you
You
know?
can't help people if you're dead.
I would have
I'm
put
gonna
it.
die
I would have put
again?
it a little bit nicer, but you know, she has a point.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I kind of thought when you guys brought me back that I was gonna just, heal people.
Yeah, that is what you're going to be doing. However, if anything happens and somebody comes at you, you have to be able to, protect yourself.
Okay, all right. Okay. I know. I get it.
It's okay. You'll get there, champ. Head pat.
Yeah.
And like with Adara, like I just want her to be a part of things.
Yeah.
Like if anything,
she's like singing these little tunes and just flinging the stick around.
that's fine. If anything, I want to.
Some of the people on the ship are like, oh.
I want to ask
And every
her.
now and then one walks too close, she just gets like winged in the shit, and they're like, watch what you're doing, kid. And she's like, what?
And I'm like, see, just like that, you're doing great, Adara. I'll look at the dude. Shut the fuck up.
And he was like, come on, man. Like, she just winged me like that.
She's 10. Man the fuck up. Get out of here. We're training.
Some fucking shit hurts, man. It's a long stick.
With Adara, I want her to be trying to practice her casting some spells or whatever she's got. Like going
Yeah,
on.
she'll spend some time with her memory stone, kind of going through the couple spells that she has.
Yeah.
And she casts just like a first level wizard.
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep working
Yeah.
on it.
Sometimes she has problems with the somatic components, moving her hands around in the correct way, because it's all just been described to her. She's never seen it done before. But it seems like she knows enough about it that she's passable in getting through.
She has a scry for today, right? Would it be?
Yes, she has a scry for every day. Yeah, one
So
scry a
you
day.
could have her scry a wizard who, like, just a better wizard.
I mean, yes. However, most
Do you know
higher
a better
level-
wizard?
Exactly, and most higher level wizards would probably have something to prevent
Protection,
scrying.
yeah. Or something that
like,
alerts them.
Non-detection is very common.
alerts them, and then now we got a random ass wizard out here that's like, who the fuck is this chump trying to scry on me?
Yeah. Plus, of course, she only has maybe a few minutes of scrying a day. What are the odds that even if you know a wizard and the scrying is easier the more you, the caster, know the person.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, she's never met any wizards. She only knows Kay, the alchemist. She would then have to find someone, scry on them, and it just so happened that they're casting spells at that time. They're useful to her casting spells.
So we need to get a wizard in the party so she
You
can
need to get-
scry to
yeah.
train with them all
Exactly.
the time. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
And Kay helps a lot, but Kay doesn't do the waving arms around and casting spells when he makes his potions and shit. So
He does
he's
not
very
swish and
helpful.
flick.
Yeah, he doesn't swish and flick any wands.
Cool. I think I found the enchantment that I want, and
Yeah.
it either is going to be really dope or really bad.
What are you taking?
Thinking about taking the vicious enchantment.
Ooh, it's good.
'Cause, like,
It's
That
a good
makes
fit
sense.
for Oozle.
Yeah.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it gives
It can be brutal. You gotta be careful.
Exactly, like it gives me 2d6 extra damage on
Mhm.
them, but I take a d6 of damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you just have to be careful.
Oh, but like the thought is, I pop my invulnerability, and then I just go to town.
Plus, you got lay on hands and
Yeah,
stuff. So.
Like-
we do have some healing capabilities. So.
You guys, 2 of you were healers.
Yeah.
Frida.
You
But
just have
I
to,
get
and,
yelled at for
and
not
you
healing.
have.
Bro, I heal people!
You prepare combat spells.
I prepare both!
You got Frida the
But
best.
sometimes-
healer
Yes,
in
but
the
we
game.
do now have Frida, and that's why we got Frida, because you know.
And you are currently questing for another healer.
Yeah.
And we will, if anything, we can
Okay,
get.
bro.
How strong are you? You're strong.
pretty
as me,
strong.
right? Yeah, you're as strong as me. So like,
Yes.
we get you.
Yeah.
We get
I
you
hit things.
a backpack of power, and we put Frida in your backpack of power.
You
And
want me to carry around a whole other person?
A whole
Yeah.
woman.
She's not a child.
Yeah.
She's mentally, in between, but like she's not a child.
You
She's a
could
person.
you could teach a Dara reduced person. Because Adara is a full-blown wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Adara
wait,
is
hold
no
on,
longer
does
a
it?
sport.
No, she has enlarged person.
She has enlarged person right now already because
Oh,
Kate
fuck
has
yeah.
enlarged person in his
She can
alchemist
enlarge
book.
your ass, bro. She can enlarge my ass.
Backpack of fucking
She can make you a small creature.
No, so you turn into.
Well, actually, she can't. It's enlarged person. It does not work on animals.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Her
But if
spells
she-
can't
but if she
affect you until
goes-
she gets higher level ones.
Mm,
But if she turns into a gorilla, that's close enough.
No,
No.
it's not.
I mean,
it's
I'm
humanoid,
basically
but
a
it's not a
gorilla.
human.
I'm basically a gorilla, just not as hairy. So like,
Don't be racist against yourself, bro.
Yeah, hey,
listen. Oh,
While we're out
God.
on the water, I just want to try some different spells that I haven't really gotten much time to do, and also just try to get the children a little bit
Oh,
more
shit.
accustomed to my spellcasting.
Yours is verbal components though.
You have both.
You
I
have
both
Yeah.
because
Dara
But-
could scry you. It's different spells, but at least you would be
It's
able
not
to
necessarily different spells. You can prepare things like enlarge person, right? And True Strike, I believe, is on
I
the Druid
don't
list.
think
I don't
I have
think True
True
Strike
Strike.
is.
Well, even if it's not.
She's got a pretty select list right
Mhm.
now.
I don't know if I have enlarged person.
She's got what? Alarm, Shield, Detect Secret Doors, True Strike, Enlarge Person, and Crafter's Fortune.
My thought is not necessarily that it has to be like the exact same spell. Even just seeing the general
Yeah.
concepts would be helpful.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, because the movement is the physical manipulation of magic and stringing different bits together.
Yeah.
For a lot of spells, it's the same, right? Transmutation spells will have similar steps in them. The higher you go up, the more complicated, the more different steps you have to take, but a lot of those base steps are the same.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it would be useful to her to scry you doing that.
At least like for basics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is all she's learning right now.
Exactly. So whenever you do cast your spells, like just once a day, be like, hey, watch me.
Now watch.
And I can probably.
You guys have a nice little week training montage
Yeah.
on the ship. No other major interactions. Nobody talks to that halfling.
I'll talk to that.
Yeah, you go and he just kind of looks at you for a moment, and he goes, yes, can I help you?
Yeah, you look familiar.
You look kind of familiar too, I guess.
Did you sail under a Captain Harway?
Oh my God, you were.
Holy fucking shit!
That was you. You were on the boat when we went. What happened? Is he okay?
He is okay.
Where is he?
That's a damn good question. He fucking stole 2 children and took off on his fucking new ship. Yeah, we got some catching up to do. But fucking, how the hell did you survive? How the hell are you doing?
I washed up on the shore. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how, where exactly or when, but I looked around for you guys for a while and eventually connected with another ship and got work.
Yeah,
There were a lot of Kingsmen in the area. I had to lay low and head north a little bit, but
yeah, we got washed up near fucking not quite Bronze, and just trudging about.
I gotta pull up names.
Right, I was just about to ask him. There were 2 of you. I don't remember which one you were. Jackson?
Jexy.
Jexy.
Is this guy? Yes.
Almost had it.
Oh, wait.
He's got the forget me stick.
He does. He does.
Jexy with the forget me stick. And yeah, because he wants to ask after the other kid, the soft boy.
Fuck,
'cause
we know.
He's not there. And yeah, we don't have any information on it. He's very worried at that.
We could try scrying him. I can also scry.
Well, hell, all of us made it out, so I'm
Fitz.
sure.
That's it.
Yeah, all of us washed up, so I would assume that he did as well.
Well, God, I hope so. Some of the rocks around the coastline are real nasty. If he caught any of those, I don't know.
You know what? Hey, Dara,
Yeah?
do you happen to know where our friend Fitz might be? He's a halfling, about yay tall. I'll describe him best I remember him.
And she, closes her eyes and kind of focuses down. I don't see a halfling like that, but I feel like he's somewhere.
Alive?
I believe so.
Oh, well.
It feels kind of weird.
Hmm.
Maybe he got hurt.
Oh God, that's not promising.
Well, I mean, it's not promising. However, with as much time that's passed, then he might have gotten injured.
Feels northeast.
Oh well. There you go. Maybe.
And he's like, I gotta get on another ship after this. Yeah.
Thank you, Adar. Head pats.
Yeah, no problem. She skips back off.
Head pats for Adara all day, every day.
She's a good kid.
The air gets warmer. The sun's out longer. And at the end of a week, land is called, and you see a grand island surrounded by scattered archipelagos. And when we come back next week, the Pirate Isles.
Woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I gotta close out of these things. It's in the way. And now, goodbye.
Hey guys, if you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing and following us over on Twitch. Thank you.